All right, what's up, guys? It's Quentin B. Smith. Today I'm going to chart Euro CAD, and I'm going to make it quick. Let's do this thing. This is one that I've been meaning to chart for a while. One of those pairs that has actually been doing really good for me when, as far as scalping goes. And now I'm like, hey, I need to go ahead and do this for real. So as always, we're going to start with the weekly. And I'm going to look for areas like this. Highest and lowest points that are relative to the current price. I think this was a better one. And then maybe two more. You know, that's just the highest and low points from lately. I would do this one, but I'm not going to use it. So let's just do two more areas where the price really had trouble. So I see this and this. It's not bad, actually. So I'm doing these videos for educational purposes to show you guys a couple tips on how to chart. So I'm putting this one here for this area of support, this indecision, this area of support as well, support, and then I don't see any resistance here, so I'm actually I may take that one away, but I'll just leave it for right now. You guys know how I do. I usually put it there and then I'll move it. I'll take it away if it's like one that's not as necessary. Actually, yeah, that one's gonna go. So let's get this guy out of here. The big areas are like this one for sure because of this little spike and this spike. And then because of this spike, I have to put that one there. I usually don't like them that close on the weekly, but I mean, come on, it went here and turned around really hard. Like you can't ignore that. I'm gonna put this here because of this spike. So with the weekly, I'm just finding like those hard areas, those hard reversals. Like these two hard reversals, man. Like, because anything that's turning around that hard, I need to know about it in the future, you know? Don't want to get caught up in this, so that's a really good one. All right, and this one's good because of this little spike, this spike, this spike, this spike. Got a little spike. Yeah, this one's really good. All right, and so what I'm going to do is switch this to make sure that it says weekly so that if I come across that in the market, I know it's nothing to play with. All right, so all of those are weekly and we know it. I think this one's a pretty good pretty good one, but I'm gonna save that for the daily. Only other one that I wanted to do was right here. This spike is hard. That spike hit so hard. I gotta do it. That's a big spike. That's a big spike. I just want to find. Yeah, it's got some other little areas. Boom, boom. Yeah. All right, cool. It's not my favorite, but we gotta do it because it just can't ignore that spike. All right, so we want to switch this to the weekly. I'm sorry, we're gonna switch it to the daily. If you guys notice, when I do the weekly and daily, I use the line chart because it's easier to see. And then we start from the top down. So this is as far out as I could go, but it'll work. So on this screen, we're looking for support and resistance lines in the market. We start from the top and just kind of make our way down. I'll leave this one. I'm looking at these two. For some reason, it just made that head and shoulders right there. I don't know if that's like a big daily move, but I'm going to put it for now. These things, is kind of... It's different because you don't want to rush it, but you also don't want to overthink it. It's just like, hey, man, is it having trouble at this area or not? That's all we're looking for. This is so jumbled. That I'm going to do it on the 4 hour. This is jumbled as well, like right in here. The biggest area where it kind of stopped is like right here. This was the bottom. I don't see any support really for this. I mean, any resistance on the other side. So like, when you have resistance on this side, you're looking for. Oh, I'm sorry. You have support on this side, right here with this spike. You want on the other side for there to be some resistance somewhere along this line. And I'm just not really seeing it. I mean, you got a little spike right here. I mean, it's small. That's not what I'm really looking for. But here's something right here. This spike kind of went there. We'll put it here because of these two spikes. This one. A lot of indecision around this area. And then when these got close, yeah, something like that. Something like that. And we're going to make sure that this one's daily. So here's the thing, man. I like it to be really precise. Because when you start trading, you want it to touch the line and go right back where you thought it would go. I don't like that line. You want to be precise is all I'm saying. You want to be precise because it's just going to help you later when you're in the market. So like this one, I'm going to leave this one because of this spike, all these little spikes right here. And then you got some support in these two, or really just this one almost. So we'll do that in 4 hour. And now we're getting like way away from the price. So this is going to be my last daily line. This one's good because of this and this. And then on the other side, you got resistance on the downside, on the lower half, I'll say. But yeah, and then I'm gonna leave it like that. Now, I'm gonna switch back out to the weekly to see if I really need this bottom line. It's so far away from the price that I'm gonna get rid of it. It's so far away. It literally has nothing to do with what we're looking at around this red line. So I like to do like half up here, half down here. That's the area that I'm looking at. So let's go down to the 4 hour and let's go down to candlesticks. Let it load a little bit. All right, and now we've got a better view. Though for some reason we don't have like any type of line around between here and there, so I feel like there should be another daily. This could be a good daily right here. This one could be as well. But here's the thing, this one could as well. Yeah, because of these two. And then this one. And this one, yeah. This one's definitely good. So I just like a really clean chart, so I'm not gonna do too much here. But I'm gonna put this one because of this spike, and this was really recent. So, all right, and we'll just make sure we mark it as the daily because we're gonna need this in this upcoming week. All right, 4 hour time, and I know I didn't do the line on that, but it's okay. I can see. I know I didn't do the line graph, but it's all good. All right, 4 hour time. So off the rip, man, look at this. You got a resistance there, resistance here, resistance there. Boom. And I'm not doing this because... Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it because I just got a feeling I don't want to do it later. I don't want to do it later. I'm lazy. That's why I trade Forex, man. I'm not trying to do too much work. I'm trying to do all that, man. And just see, we just kind of make our way down. And it all starts to make sense. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. It's beautiful. The one above that. Boom, boom. Boom, all of this. Boom, look at that wick. That wick. That one. It's just looking really good for this pair. Should have done this earlier. Anyway, so we use these lines just to see where the price could fall down to next. And you pair it with other things like Fibonacci and your other indicators. I don't know if I'm gonna chart this. And when you start zooming in, it's just time to go to the 1 hour. I'm gonna zoom all the way out as far as I can. And let's get specific, man. So with this channel, with this view right here, I like to see what's happening right now. This doesn't have a lot to do with what's happening right now, but this does. The past dictates the future. So anything around this area that could help me, I'm doing it. Put it on the skinniest setting for 1 hour. And that's just personal preference. That's how I like my screen to look. Oh yeah, look at all this support just all through here. Resistance. Resistance is a perfect place to put a line. I think this line represented this on a past time frame, on a 4 hour, which I didn't label my 4 hours. I'm messing up. And we use wicks with the 1 hour, so we use wicks. As I'm gonna put this here. Boom. I mean, we got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. I'll move this one up to be a little more precise. I drew this one for these two, remember? There's some other stuff back there, but it's really for these two. I might have moved it a little too high. There we go. And then inside of here, I don't see anything in the past that really, I'm sorry, it does. There's so much happening in this area that I can't really pinpoint the best place to put this one. But I can see that this is a really good line. So when you go back out to the weekly, you're gonna see a bunch of lines, and as you get closer, it just makes more and more sense. 4 hour. Let's just look at what's been happening lately, and let's wrap this thing up. So 4 hour, we're gonna start to draw our trend lines. Stupid downtrend here. You could probably draw this out for what happened in the past. And the way I draw these, I usually just get them on the page, and it's from the first wick to the second wick, and then out until it breaks that market structure or the trend. Look how perfect that is. These don't have to be parallel as well. They're not always going to be parallel. It's actually it's way better when they are parallel, but you can't always count on that. So we had some ranging going on here, and then it just kind of broke out. But one thing that I do see is support and resistance in this one area. If I could find my rectangle, there we go. So this whole area was just support and resistance all day. So when we get back to that area, whoa, we gotta be careful with really all of this. I don't like to draw them that big, but it's a lot of support and resistance you gotta watch out for. Because every time, look, it touches it, goes the other way. But yeah, if this one goes up in this box, we can expect it to do one or two things, go up or go down. And that's all, folks. We just charted Euro CAD. Peace.